All right, everybody, we're back. Sorry about all the interruptions. We're at Pomona Swap Meet, where we have a full Corvette section, racetrack, cars coming in, and we cruised the aisle so much doing a couple of YouTube videos that I vapor locked the carburetor, so we had to stop and come back at it to go on foot. So it's a beautiful morning right here behind the palm trees in the sunshine. It is a perfect temperature, and it's time for a swap meet, baby. Swap meet, swap meet, swap meet. Corvettes, Porsches, hot rods, Impalas, kids in buckets. We got a whole Impala club going in right here in the morning, and we have a club that's a lowrider club that's our special guest today, and we'll cover that too. So I'm so happy that the swap meet stuff is working. Look at this, a Thunderbird rolling around car, huh? How cool is that? Wow. That's how you cool some beer, huh? Wow. An old Thunderbird. Yeah, they got this guy. Look at this.
He even open his eyes if you like the music. You gotta open his eyes too.
Yeah, he's not opening his eyes, huh? That's the way to enjoy a swap meet, huh? Fantastic, guys. Appreciate you bringing this stuff out. Good fun, good fun. How you doing? Oh, we're gonna have to take another lap around these Impalas. Absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I'm swinging around like a crazy person, but I'm so excited. You know, got these guys bringing 258 Impalas back to back. Not that often you see that, but you got to get that. Then you got a 63.4. You got a 61 over there and a 59 right here. A1.
Got some lights blinking in the front of the truck.
Oh, I got it. Damn it. Will you do it?
Yeah.
Be careful with the key ring right there. It's right under the column.
Okay.
And then lock it again when you're done. Sorry about that. I forgot the flashes on. I don't want a dead car when we finally get back to it. So, hope you guys are doing good. These are like the most common swap meet things, right? You overheat, you boil your fuel, it won't start. You know, sometimes it just happens. You forget stuff. Whoa! You forget stuff. And you can't anticipate everything. You know, you got to make the best out of it that you can, and then just try to enjoy it. And you know, yesterday we struggled with the ability to do a live show from here, and I don't know what the Facebook issue was. We tried multiple phones, and it just wouldn't do it. Just wouldn't do it. It refused. And so, you know, we bobbed and weaved, and we shot some on Custommikes Facebook page. We shot some on Custommikes YouTube page, and tried to link it back. And for a while, it didn't even want to let me link it back, which is kind of a bummer. And then they did some checking, and then this morning it actually is working. So now we're back here giving you an overview. I'm back on it again. I'm just walking around in Impalas waiting for my keys to get back. And I think Juan's having trouble figuring out where the button is. I might have to go back there. But it's all right. We'll walk back and watch the cars coming in. Oh, there's even a Fiat coming in over there. Another one. Oh, look at this wagon. I love wagons. It sounds so good too. Oh yeah, fantastic. Look at that Porsche right there. Hey Juan, are you having trouble? Under the column. On the column, under the column. Column. The steering column. On the column.
Okay.
Yeah, Juan's not from America. He doesn't figure out American cars. Just giving you crap, man. Juan is your, actually, you know, we're on Pomona Swap Meets page. Juan does our bilingual coverage that you can find. You did one on Custommikes, right?
Right.
As we were driving around, getting the car hauler all the fuel locked from the heat, he was actually riding him back there, giving coverage on Custommikes in Spanish and English. So thank you for that, Juan. We appreciate it. And yeah, we do that because 30% of Custommikes audience is worldwide, is Spanish speaking one way or another. And also on the Pomona Swap Meets page, there's quite a few people that are Spanish speaking too. And we're just trying to have some respect for them. Just looking at you. This thing is cool. How you doing?
Good, you.
What a ride, man. What a ride. Yeah, baby. Pomona in the morning. Convertible, speedster. Yeah, that's the way to go. Top down. Euro style, or German style, huh? Yeah, it's a gorgeous day today. Let's look at, yeah, awesome ride. Let's pick an aisle here and look at some parts too. Man, I just feel so good today. It's good to be alive. It's good to be at Pomona Swap Meet. It's good to find parts. I already bought some I shouldn't bought. A couple of rusty hubcaps. I'll show them to you later. But how you doing? But you know, it's they make for good wall hangings. You got a little bit of everything here. Let's take this aisle right here.
Do you think it's safe? Nobody's any lights on, right? Do you think it's safe?
Some books, caps, wheels, Mercury grill. That's a 51 Mercury grill, I think. No, a 50. 49 to 50. Oh, look at this. Ready to go. If I can get the button going the right way, there we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like you can get everything around here. You just never know what you're going to find, you know? Never know. Hey, hey, hey!
I ordered you in those black wickety.
Oh, the discs? Yeah.
Sitting in my garage, it didn't doing you any good.
Well,
I'm going to drop them off, all right?
Okay. I owe you lunch one of these days.
You don't owe me anything, buddy.
Well, I'm going to buy you lunch one of these days.
Okay, very cool.
When you have time.
Yeah, but I'm going to bring those over. I ordered them in especially for you.
Beautiful.
So I'll get them over to you, Mike.
Beautiful. I appreciate it. You have a good one.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Get a picture of the drill.
Oh, what are you asking for it?
$3,000.
$3,000 with a golden tooth. Ready to go in. Yeah, $3,000. What aisle are we in?
Row 11, space 11.
Row 11, space 11. 1111 at the Pomona Swap Meet. This is where you find them, especially with the gold teeth. Thanks for bringing it out, man. All right. Yep. Like I said, you never know what you're going to find. Ready to go. How you doing, man? Oh, look at that. You got to catch up with that. There's so much cool stuff here. I don't even know where to look. But I want to catch up with this guy. Look at this thing. He just scored a, what is that, a 5960 body. How cool is that? He's got music. We're featuring your ride right now. Very cool, man. Hey, thanks for bringing it out. You just got the body?
Yeah, bought it down there.
How much?
$60.
$60?
Yeah.
That's a steal.
It is, yeah.
I mean, the fiberglass alone costs more than
Yeah,
that.
that buddy right there, he's gonna, whatever he did to that car, he's gonna do to this one.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
You guys rock, man.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for coming out, having fun. $60, man. You guys are missing out. You got to be here. Look at all this cool stuff. How you doing?
Fine, you?
Not too bad. Thanks for being here. Yeah, baby. Need some bicycle parts? Look at that. Schwinn, baby. Schwinn. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is a project for a few. Huh. And we got an airplane coming in right up there. Where'd he go? He's up there somewhere. Coming in for landing. All right. This thing is actually pretty clean. Look at this. There's like no rust on this thing. All of it's surface rust. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. This thing's doesn't even have rust in the cowl. Yeah, it's a few stress cracks, but that's normal. And the hood's a little bit tired, but still usable. No Chevrolet. I think that's the first Chevrolet I've, excuse me, seen in salvageable condition. That's crazy. Whoops. That's crazy. Look at this thing. Look at this. Oh, even the wood. We're still in row 11. 1923 Chevy, 562, 658, 6900, $5,500. Wow, this thing is just incredible. You know, all this stuff is normally just gone, just wasted, and you have all the pieces to make a good hot rod. And if you have a kid, you can buy this too. It's a twofer. You can have the garage full of projects, you know. I'm astounded. This thing is so clean for its age, you know. That's just crazy. I bet you that's the original board too. Wow. I am astounded. And I mean, even you look at the bows. Those got to be the original bows too. Wow, unbelievable. Only a Pomona. That might even be the original tire, but you might have to do something about that. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen something metal-wise and wood-wise that are this clean. I mean, you know, when you buy a car, older car like this, and you have $5,000 worth of rust repair to do before you even at this stage. So there's a lot of value here, you know. You really got to put things in perspective. To some, this looks like total crap, but this right here is gold. That is a real born find. So, all right, got sidetracked. Sorry about that. We'll go back to Power Glide, slip and slide. All right. We're going to flood you with stuff again. You know. You got to come here too and, you know, think about all these people that come here, bring stuff out for you to come and see and buy and bring them home. I mean, when was the last time you saw a set of slot mags? That matching. That's hard to come by too. All right. And who wants orange carpet? 70s calling. Oh, look at that. We gotta just make our way through the crowd. Look at that thing. Wow. That thing's awesome, dude. Who did that?
You were talking about my Moreno.
No, I'll come and get that later, you know. That thing's cool, man. Very nice. Very nice. Wow. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to find. Never know the artists. Never know what kind of stuff. I love hunting here. Yeah, we need a candy painted Harley set? You got one right there. And see if welder up is still in the corner. We'll have to go see. They came in yesterday, and we're having a blast rolling around in their new crazy rig, like a carnival ride type of stuff. And look at the clown over there. I can't get enough of this thing. That is just total craziness. So, yeah, lots of cool stuff. Let's check this thing out right here. What's this little thing? Wow. What is this thing? Who knows anything about that? Ralph Mobile Service. All right, that's the number. 562-309-LIFT. 562-309-5438. Let's see what this thing is. I don't even know. It looks French.
Look it up. What's it called?
A go-go mobile. Oh, go-go mobile. 12,000. Pardon?
You've seen one of these before.
Well, it says go-go mobile right there. I just know how to read.
I thought it was just, they just put it on there, 58.
Yeah, no. I think it's, don't quote, I think it's French. But, you know, yeah, suicide doors. I know, your back seat is for you.
Can you imagine taking a chick to the drive-in?
Uh,
Back in the day.
I can imagine it. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that.
He's recording.
Yeah, you are live. Wow. Oh, we need to put an LS in there. Yeah, an LS is what it needs. This thing is so cool. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, he's got more stuff in the back. Let's see what else he's got going on. Small motors are always cool, too. What is this? An S. I don't know what that is. It might be the motor for that car. You never know. Looks very similar to the other one, so maybe these are some of the parts for it. You need a toolbox, they got a Yukon one. Hey, look at this. Nice little F100. Oh, yeah. Some are for sale, some are not. You just never know, you know? You just never know. This one's for sale, but no motor. Look at this. I don't think they came that way. That looks clean, man.
Thank you.
I bet you she's a little screamer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Brent. And is it a sale?
Yes, it is.
What are you asking?
40.
40? Who do they call?
They call James Cervantes at 909-319-0747.
One more time.
909-319-0747.
Beautiful. For this rad little ride with a big old LS in it. Yeah, baby. Nice little screamer. Throwing a set of wheels for
4,500.
4,500, huh?
And 3,500.
3,500 and
600.
600. What a deal. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Have a good one. It's on Pomona Swap Meets Facebook page. All right. Yep, a little bit of everything. Like I said, a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. I think we're in row 9 or 10 right now. To all our veterans, thank you for your service. We do appreciate you. Past, current, and present. Or in future, I'm sorry. Don't even know what I'm saying. Wow, some cool stuff right here. That's old. Yeah, some cool stuff, man. Like I said, you never know what you're going to find at Pomona. Never know what you're going to find at Pomona. An attitude adjuster. Yeah, a total attitude adjuster. You had fun making that one, didn't you?
I actually got that out of an estate sale.
An estate sale.
Yeah.
These are pointy too.
Yeah.
Man, these things would hurt. That would hurt. Let's see. Wait. Is that you? That looks awfully close, doesn't it? Good to see you here, Anthony. Thanks, man. Oh, man. Crazy stuff, huh? Crazy stuff. You never know. You never know what you're going to find. Oh, look at this. I shot that thing yesterday. These are good. This is good stuff. Absolutely good stuff. QC10. Yeah, $3,500. That's not a bad price. Man, I mean, I want that thing. I wonder how many hours it's got on it. Oh, well. Another day. Another day. Oh, look at this. Another cool ride. Hell yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Got some good signage right here. How you doing? Every sign you need. Row 12. Row 12, right?
10.
Row 10, I'm sorry. And what space?
37, 39, and 41.
All right. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. So row 10. We're in row 10. I apologize if I screw you up. You can build your own wagon here in a pile of parts, put it together and bring it out and haul all your parts. Oh, what do we have here? Check this out. An old, what is that, a gas truck? Gas truck, a water truck. Big old, like, freaking 2.5, 3 ton setup. Look at that pump right there. Oh my Lord. It's even got a motor in it. Don't know what it is, but got some good year tires on it that have been around for too many years. Look at that pump right there too. Wow. So it might have been a fire truck or something, or water truck. If you know what it is, tell us in the comment, you know. I'm sure somebody knew. Wow, look at that. The pulleys, the PTO. Yeah. That is crazy cool. Look at those welds right there. Yeah. Purpose built. Got the wood in between the chassis. Yeah, interesting. It's got to be old. What is it?
1937 Grove truck. They use it in the groves to water the orange groves.
Ah!
Yes. It's a water truck. It's got a pump on the far side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
1937. Got a 21 stud motor in it. Good flathead motor.
Crazy. Well, thanks for bringing her out.
Well, thank you, sir. Nice seeing you. Have a
Nice
great
seeing you
day.
too. You too. Like I said, you never know. An orange Grove watering truck. A lot of 6-packs today. Lots and lots of 6-packs. Now look at the air cleaner. Probably worth a couple of dollars. Yeah. This guy's got the good stuff.
Green rims over here. Hey, green is 60s, man. That's Redline Hot Wheel
area. I like that. There's so many cool things, little things, you know, the details that we all miss when we're too busy walking around. Somebody's buying some cool stuff. You just never know, you know. Just never know what you're gonna get. Oh, somebody bought a Cuda. I don't know if it's a Charger or a Cuda, but it looks like a Cuda. But it is sold, sold, sold. Barracuda, 383. Yeah. But it's gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. How you doing? Not too bad, thanks. It's a good day at Pomona Swap Meet. Lots of people, lots of cool rides cruising by. Lots of cool parts. Bunch of VW crew.
Seems like it hasn't been that long, but it's really been.
Little Blazer action. You know I love them. Yeah, burgers, Corvettes, Harleys, and everything in between, man. Let's go down. Oh, see, this is what you do to get my attention. You put something crazy in your booth and make me come down there. See, that did it. That's a smart guy right there. Now I just gotta figure out how to climb in and take a close-up without breaking anything. This is a smart guy right here.
Are we headed to television or what?
You're on Pomona Swap Meet's Facebook page.
What now?
You're on Pomona Swap Meet's Facebook page.
Pomona Swap Meet?
And we are live. Which row are we in? We're
Row 11.
row 11. I went back to 11, and this is how you do it. You put one of these up there, and you make it move around a little bit.
He ain't ate today.
The what?
He hasn't ate today.
He has an egg today, huh?
No, no food.
Yeah, we got an airplane coming in for landing there on behind them, too. Very cool.
What's the name of this site?
Pomona Swap Meet.
Pomona Swap Meet.
Their Facebook page.
Facebook.
Yep. And you're live on it.
Gotcha.
And you got a bunch of cool stuff, so look at these. Being a lot of little custom touches here that would be good for a custom car. And then you can also shop for the little one on your way home. Bring something cool. And maybe something for the wife. Yeah, and you need some tools for sure. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Huh? Maybe some golf stuff. Man, that's a load right there. It's the second time I've seen you guys. Hey, wait a minute. There's that golden tooth again. I'm back on 11. I need to go to a different aisle, huh? Row 11. $3,000 for a golden tooth. You get the other ones with it. They just bought it? Did they just buy it? Oh.
Here's the one that goes for it.
Oh, you got the spare too, huh? Well, are you a grill dentist? Yeah. I love that grill. I want that grill.
You should buy it.
Huh?
You should buy it.
I should, shouldn't I? Yeah, but I got a Mercury grill for the Volvo, so it's going to have to go that way. That's what I had on the last one.
Get it in there for you.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks, man. All right, so we went down the same aisle, so let's, as soon as we can cut over, we'll cut over again. We'll go down 2 aisles or something and see what we can do. Traffic jam.
Yeah, true that.
You can even buy cooking stuff. All right, here we're going to split through here since we already did this aisle. All right, we're going to have to walk down this way. Nice El Camino. Excuse me. Had a great breakfast at the Pancakes R Us place today. Now we're on road 12, for those of you who want to reference some of this stuff. But we'll crew. You know what? I'm swinging around like a crazy person, but I want to cut through aisles. You can get signs for everything around here. Oh, some more of those medieval thingies. Yeah, you never know what you're going to find around here. You never know. Need the emblem for a Ford. Or a Malibu. Some small tires. Yep. Everybody's got a little radio flyer wagon. A sea of cool little cars. A sea of cans of every kind. Very cool. Check this one out. That'd be cool to buy and polish, huh? All the way out. Yeah, what are you missing for your collection? A happy little bell. Oop. A happy little bell. Oh, it doesn't like that, huh? Doesn't want to go down that far. I've been abusing this gimbal for almost 4 years now here at Pomona, and you know, I want to thank them for the opportunity too, because you know, they asked me to come and help them with some of this stuff, and it created an opportunity for me and for Custommikes, and we're very grateful for that. And it has made purchasing some of these equipment possible for us to give you a better experience when we're here. And you know, if you like what we do, you make sure you like their page, comment, and say thank you, and show some appreciation, because they work really hard. And you know, it was tough during the pandemic with the closure and all that stuff. And what most people don't understand is that it wasn't Pomona Swap Meet that set these rules. It was LA County, and the crew at Pomona just did the best they could to follow the rules that were set in place by the county. And you know, they were getting a lot of crap for it. And, you know, personally, I don't think that was right, but you know, they did the best they could under the circumstances, and I applaud that. And we were still able to have the swap meet going and have fun. And I bought a bunch of stuff that I probably shouldn't have bought, like always. And but you know, wow, look at this. That's the way to carry them home, huh? Yeah, baby. Half a motor right there. And oh, look at those nice caps. Yeah, baby. That's what you need. Road 12. No, we're in 13 now, I think. Just a bunch of happy chrome for your car in every configuration.
Levers for the cambio.
Even Cadillacs.
What about the locks? You know how the inside you lock it? Yeah. Oh, what about like for this, like lock?
Wow, look at these things. Oh, that's a lug nut right there. I see 3 of them right here. I got ya. On camera too. Anyhow, but you know, we're still here. People are still coming out. People are still buying what they need and enjoying life, the swap meet lifestyle. Oh, look at this. I love these. Let's see what this one goes for. Now Euron, if you're watching, this is almost exactly like yours, except you have bigger tires in the rear. What a car. 1970 Pontiac Firebird 350, 37,000. Road 13. Looks really nice inside too. Bucket console car, automatic, 350. This looks like a really honest car. Price is a little on the heavy side for me, but if this is what you're hankering for, this is it. What a car. What a car. Freaking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow, we'll have to ask. Is the Firebird yours?
Next door, the yellows, over there, those people.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. We'll have to ask. We'll get a phone number if you want it here. Can you tell us about the Firebird? Yeah. What's the deal on the Firebird?
We're asking 37 for it.
37?
Yeah.
And it's a good running car?
Yeah, perfect running car. Engine's healthy. Compression beaming across the board.
Yeah.
Everything's original on it. Turns right up.
Beautiful. Who do they call?
FM body and classic.
All right. What's the number?
Frank Senior, Frank Junior. 66-337-4900.
All right. Ah, you guys have done it, huh? Yeah, that's beautiful. You guys did a hell of a job.
Thank you, sir.
Very nicely done. My boss had one of those when I started working in a garage when I was like, I don't know, 16, 17. And I just had same color and everything. I'm just like, oh, it just made my heart jump when I saw it. So good job, guys. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Appreciate it. Good people, man. Good people. Yeah. Nice Firebird, done up. Looks clean. Looks well done. You know, come in and check it out. Pomona Swap Meet. Everybody's got something in their cart. I'm jealous. I don't even have my cart with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I want the cart. I might have to buy one if I find any more stuff. Man, oh man. $400 for a 1934 Ford hood. Needs a little TLC. It looks like it's been shot out a few times and dropped a little bit. Every now and then you got to drool down into the boxes and see what's there. You just never know what you're going to find. Just never know what you're going to find. Look at that Econoline.
YouTube channel?
It's on Pomona Swap Meet's Facebook page and YouTube. Yeah, we got a little bit of everything in most of our channels. I guess this guy's going to go home and do some torching. You bought the whole $50 box, huh? Yeah, he needs a hearing aid too, just like me.
I know.
Uh-oh.
But I was looking into rebuilding, like you say, no, or like you say, special tools. Looking into it, I think basically I never did.
Okay, that's not too bad of a deal actually. 5.3 with tranny, all the stuff on it. $2,000. 909-630-3086. Who do they talk to?
Steve.
Steve. Thanks for bringing it out, man. See? You never know. You just never know. All right, which way? Let's go a couple aisles down. See what else we can get into. Ooh. Those are cool wheels too. Vintage. More toys. Oh yeah. Cadillac on the end, huh? And how's your bush? All right. Rolling along, and oh, I forgot to look at the aisle again. Getting in some Harley stuff, shifters, some bikes. Oh wow, look at that. That's a project I can get into. Little Screamer, little cool chassis, put a body on it. Nice Chevelle bumpers. A little blaster for what do you call it? Spark plugs. Can't even speak today. Spark plug blaster. That's what I wanted to say. What do we have here? An old El Camino, not for sale. Maybe a driver. Oh, looky here. Another 6-pack. I don't know, I've seen so many 6-packs today. It's just crazy. And I assume, based on the air cleaner, it's going to be for a small block Ford. But yeah, just seen a pile of them lately. See some Hot Wheels. We got a pile of them here. All right, when we get out of this aisle, we'll do a few. Oh, we got an IROC over there. We'll go down and do some cars. That'll be the next one. I'm just gonna roll with it. Long. We did one YouTube video first thing in the morning, cruising in the car hauler, and then we did another video on Custommikes Facebook page. With Juan Villalba doing the bilingual stuff, which we're grateful for, catering to our Spanish-speaking audience. And then we're doing a live now at Pomona Swap Meets page, and we'll see if we can download it later on and maybe upload it to YouTube, but we'll see. This is focused on parts today. Oh, look at the cat-like caps right there. It's got a whole pile of them. What do you want for the cat-like caps?
They're 100 for a set of.
And how many you got there?
2 sets and 2 extra, I think.
I would say $1 and get 2 free.
$1 with 0 for 0.
Yeah.
You want to take them home? Or you want to sell them?
For $1, I'll take them home.
Yeah, a little pricey for my book, but you know, when you don't need them, it's one thing, but then when you do need them, your you know, your price resistance change. You know, that's the way to stay at Pomona. Nice little trailer. Flatbed Chevy truck. One way of doing it. Some more slot mags too. Oh, looky here. Yeah, baby. Nice. Yours? No. Thing's gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, stop me in my tracks. Stop me in my tracks. What a car. Mm-mm-mm.
Syringes?
62 Fairlane skirts. Swingerish bike. Singing sewing machine, and you know what? Life is good at Pomona Swap Meet. Absolutely. How we doing? We're doing good. Selling good? Selling any good? That's awesome. You got to get something to take home to the wife, right? Especially when you've been buying a bunch of car parts. Thank you guys for being here. Got to balance it out, you know? Yeah, when you're bringing the cart home. Oh, look at that little one. That's cool. I haven't seen one of this one before. Oh, a Drinkomatic. 15 bucks, huh? Very cool. Yeah, so like I said, you just never know. You just never know. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful Malibu. It's on the trailer and it's not for sale. I don't get it. You bought it yesterday, huh?
That's why it's not for sale.
Ah,
Put it in a museum.
it is very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
May I ask what it went for?
I've seen your post.
50.
You post
50.
for the swap meet. Yeah.
You're live on Swap Meet right now.
Cool. Good to be here.
We appreciate you guys more than you know. There you go, big old fat smile. I would too if I had that car in my bag.
Well, you know, I love it. 20 bucks, low as I'll go.
Say what?
Oh, I thought you
Oh.
wanted to buy something. But,
Oh.
You want to do 20?
No, I'm looking for metric.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I like that handheld.
dude, it's a,
Stabilizer?
yeah, it's a Crane 2.
Nice.
I don't know what they call it, a Scion or whatever they call it, Crane 2, but it works really good.
You know, I see your posts all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did a point of view video today from the inside of my car hauler
Oh, okay.
coming in. Then we did that one on YouTube,
Right.
and then my buddy Juan did a bilingual coverage from my little car in the back of the car hauler.
Can I get you ice water?
Pardon?
Can I get you ice water?
No, I'm good, thank you though. Appreciate it.
I see yours on Facebook.
Yeah. So Custommikes Facebook has one, Customikes YouTube has one, and Pomona Swap Meet has one, and there's a bunch of shorties just thrown in the mix. So you
On
can
YouTube.
lose a week looking at all our covers and all the
You know,
channels.
that's crazy because I've been coming here, I don't know, probably over 30 years.
Uh-huh.
And then my buddy, you did him on the Grumpy Joe over here
Okay.
on another row, and the fact that we're getting this pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I think I'm loving it, you know.
Pomona Swap Meet, you can't beat it.
Well, I mean, it's like I've been coming here since 1984.
Okay, right around, and me too.
Yeah.
86.
And what we came here, I'm originally from Sweden.
Oh, okay.
So we came here, we rolled in at a Corvette shop down here.
Okay.
And we hung around for a while because it was like big eyes for two stupid little Swedes, right? And they're like, and we hung around for most of the afternoon and they go, hey, we're going to go Pomona Swap Meet. Do you want to go? And we're like, yeah, we want to go. I didn't even know it was a swap meet. And they're like, hey, we'll pay for your food and for you to get in if you watch our Corvettes. I'm like, so we slept between the cars the first night. You know, I've been hooked since. You know, we had an awesome time.
Yeah, no, this is great.
So,
Can't beat Pomona.
yeah.
That's your voice in the meeting when you first start talking. I know that guy.
Yeah.
So cool.
I've been doing it for a while. Well, we appreciate you guys being here, man.
Ah, it's always-
Yeah, I bet you're happy with the Chevelle. It looks really clean.
I love it.
Yep.
Well, what's your name?
My name's Mike. I'm sorry. I'm being rude.
David.
Nice to meet you, David.
Rocky.
Nice to meet you, Rocky.
Nice to meet you.
What row are we on?
Row 15.
Row 15, space.
15. Well,
Yeah, 12.
14, yeah.
12 and 14.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thanks for being here, man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys. See, these are the guys that make this happen.
How can we see your video?
Pomona Swap Meet Facebook page.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's live right now. So, thank you guys. Yeah, I mean, the swap meet wouldn't be anything without our vendors. The vendors make a huge difference. They're like the foundation, and they would be nothing without you that come here. All of you that come here, and buy the stuff, sell the stuff, barter the stuff. I hear something radical coming. Well, that's kind of cool too. High and low, high and low. Fun and speedy, or jumpy. I don't know what it is that sounds good, but something here sounds real good. Oh, it's a Mustang. I heard him from like half the row back. You have to listen to that for a little while. Somebody said Mustang. Another one. Yeah, baby. Look at all these people. This is Pomona, man. Pomona is freaking happening. And I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. You know, let's just dive in. For sale by owner. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see what we got here. 1956. Yeah, it's very rare. 909-772-0023. 30K. Or best offer. Looks like a pretty clean car. Got a bunch of clean stuff rolling in too. You got a fleet line right here. More door. 559-7542, or I'm sorry, 559-239-7542. Yeah, cool little Edsel. That's a nice pickup right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at the Power Wagon. Oh, just unbelievable and stuff. I like this two-tone right here. Nicely done. Woo! Somebody almost lost the car right there. You guys are good, man. I like this two-tone. Nicely done. I like the wheels too. What are those? Can we see? Krieger! Alright. I can't even read. I don't have my glasses on, but nice little motor. What is that? A Plymouth? A Dodge? It's in the Mopar family. Yeah. I got 3 chances, and I screw them all up. Chrysler. Mordor Chrysler. Same thing. Mopar family. Look at that hot rod right there, or rat rod. And a nice Motel 40 right there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Man, cars are going into the overflow area. We got wagons, we got cars, we got everybody hanging out. Baby, it is a good day at Pomona Swap Meet today. It's a good day. And even Team Blonde is here. Or Team Blondie. Electric trunk. Yeah, baby, with an actuator. Nicely done. Oh, look at that wagon. Yeah, there's so much going on right now. My head's spinning, and I'm trying to prevent my video spinning, but it's hard. We are in the field of dreams right now. I'm telling you, field of dreams. Field of dreams. From hot rods to convertible lowriders. Oh, that thing's gorgeous. The square bodies in patina, the beautiful, beautiful El Caminos. And look at this 54 Mercury. Oh, we got a shoebox coming in, mild customs. Yeah, baby, we're happening. If Marty's here, he's drooling. Oh, what a car. What a car. Yeah, it's worthy of drool. Thank you for stopping. Got those Cadillac caps on it with the Gene Winfield bullets. It's a nice lowering cleanup. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it sounds so good too. Listen to this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nicely done. You got that Chevy with too many teeth too. That's a mouthful right there. That's a mouthful. All right, so mild custom shoebox. A little bit wilder than mild shoebox. Love that trim. I think that's Olds. I might be wrong. Love the spinner caps, the lake pipes, the two-tone. And it's for sale too. 305-700R, 697-8223, 27.5, but it looks ready to go. Ready to go. Tuck and roll. Yeah. Yours?
Yes.
It's absolutely gorgeous, man.
Thank you.
What's the trim off of?
You know, it was on it when I got it.
Okay.
I really don't know.
It looks oldish for some reason, but it might be Fordish too.
Could be. I know
No.
the steering wheel's from a 40.
Yeah. Wow. Nicely done grill too. It's got to be a Mopar product or DeSoto. Yep, Mikey likey. Nice clean Ford. And that Chevy's just strolling away. Time for a roll in the Deluxe. Also sounding real good. Yeah, baby. All right, back to the Mercury. 1953, 54-ish. And it's got a lot of good custom treatment. I kind of like that. It's got 57 Chevy headlights in it, which is kind of different. You know, like that. Got the Lincoln button door handle. Sunken in. Oh, I like the Buicks. All right, back to the Merc. The Serpents. But look at the color. Oh, yeah. You get the Lincoln buttons. Beautiful interior. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. On the ground with the chrome and the striping. Yeah. I love Customs. Freaking love Customs. Yep. Hard to beat. Hard to beat. Living the life. Hot rods, rat rods, Customs. You gotta have fun with it. That's the bottom line. You gotta have fun with it. What is this thing? Oh, it's a Triumph. Huh, and 1800. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. Look at that back windshield for the rumble seat. A pop-up windshield for the rumble seat. Wow, look at the interior. Look at the wood. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And the leather. Shoot, I can almost taste it. Well, you know what I mean. Look at that little rumble seat. Tiny little rumble seat, and then you got the view through the pop-up window. How freaking cool is that? Very nice. And these are the blinkers, the pop-up side blinkers, you know. Yeah. Gorgeous steering wheel. And for some reason, I don't think that's stock. A little small block action. Yeah, it makes it a real car. Yeah, I know the English guys are gonna just cry right now. But that's the way it goes. Small block it is. American muscle. Yeah, baby. American muscle. Did we say Impala? Do you think there's enough Impalas here? They're so cool, man. So nice. And we got more VWs and we can shake a stick at right now. Nice little convertible one with patina. The Carmen one. Oh yeah. Some wicked exhaust. And we got some Chevelle action right here. Oh yeah, listen to that. Yeah, baby. Oh, look at the kids there. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, hard to beat. Hard to beat scenario, man. Hard to beat. Pomona's the life, man. TR6 action right there. Beautiful. What do we have here? Wow. 909s, 372s, 6061. Ukaipa. Sunken taillights, big fat tires, nice interior, all set up for go and show. Nice and clean, stereo, big motor, wow. Tilt front end. Nice little wheelies right here. Look at this Dodge come cruising. That is a good looking front end. That is a good looking front end. So you on your way yet? Pomona swap meets where it's happening. where the fun is, where the cars are at, where we roll. This is a new thing they have too, the truck shops out here with a bunch of their stuff. Man, taking up a bunch of aisles of frontage. You know, you can enjoy Pomona Swap Meet in any way as long as you got a good buddy, right? You can bring home the goods for your next build. Should we hit an aisle? Let's hit an aisle. Look at that fleet line. Oh, the Packard lights. Oh. What do you want for the Packard lights?
Oh, 800.
800 for the lights. What row are we in?
29, space 1.
There you go.
Famous Pomona Swap Meet. Come on down.
It's awesome, man. 800 bucks, you can have them for that custom project of yours. Thanks, man. Road 29. Just so you all know, so most of the stuff at Pomona, when I say Road 29, I mean Road 29, and then they're marked. Each space is marked with a number that gives you an idea. So when I say Road 29 and spot 1, 3, 5, etc., so he's got spot 1 and 3. It's right here, whoop. And then on the other side, they're even. So on this side, you know, we got 12, for example, right here. 12, 14. And then we walk down, and so when I reference that, then on the car side, I tend to use. You see the pole over there? This was pole 16. Well, if I tell you they're close to pole whatever number, that kind of gives you a chance to orient. The aisles go north and south, and the car stuff east and west. So, and I think the Pomona Airport is to the north, so you'll see the planes coming in every now and then. Wow, Studebaker, that's a rare piece right there, and it's not too tore up. That's another Studebaker grill. Yeah, and then we have a Mercury dash. Look at this. Complete. $250. Wow. That's not a bad price for a complete dash. That's a beautiful dash, man.
Great show, man.
Yeah.
Nice dash.
If they wanted to call you, can they?
Call me, 909-578-2580, James.
Beautiful.
Got what you need, and I got more of those too.
You got more of those too? Same kind or different?
I got a 55 Buick. I got a 1953 Hudson. I like dashes, man.
Yeah.
Just customize your car, hang them on your wall.
Yeah. Awesome.
Road 29.
Beautiful.
Show.
Thank you, man.
Best swap meet ever.
Yep. So, you know what? You just can't be. We did, me and a friend of mine, Paul, we did this swap meet with trailers and stuff as families back when my kids were young. And it's so much more than a swap meet when you're here all weekend and you set up and you camp. How you guys doing? And Pomona, thank you for being here. You know, and I know I'm. This is kind of silly when I say it, but you know, we bought all kinds of stuff we didn't need. Oh, that's cool.
And it's not your Pitman arm?
What do you want for this guy? How much for this guy?
200.
200? That's beautiful, man. Thanks. Yeah, road 29, space 35. Oh, we got some AC stuff right here. Some vintage AC stuff. So, carburetors. Carburetor guy, huh? There you go. Well, shameless plug for Jamie and Saul, huh? How fast is the turnaround?
Very busy. 3 days.
3 days. That's pretty good, especially considering how hard it is to get the parts today, you know? So, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys being here. All right, let's cross an aisle over and see what else I did. I promised one of the guys in this row, they call this the toy aisle. He said it was all the way down, so I told him I was going to come down and check them all out. And most of the people that come to the swap meet and sell. What do you want for the caps?
20 bucks a pop.
That's not a bad price.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And you got one for the spare tire.
Put them away. I'll be back. I'm just going to go down to the end of the aisle.
You derelict?
Huh?
Going to derelict?
Every now and then, yeah. Yeah. We film from all over.
Okay, yeah.
But I'll come back and buy them. I got to finish the aisle. Mike. Custommikes.
Your name done?
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good buy right there. Yeah, but those aren't the ones I want. I want those. I'll be back. So, even I buy stuff. I need it, but, you know, I don't need it. I have a car I need to go on, so. Oh, that's a cool display. Anyhow, yeah, they call this a toy aisle, but he said look at that, 65-ish. 65? Yeah.
What else do we need?
You need rubber stoppers? You got a whole box of them right here. What aisle is this? What aisle is this?
30.
30. We're in aisle 30 for some of this stuff. At the end of the line, so to say. Oh, you can buy all kinds of lights and stuff here. Look at that display. Beautiful. It's Race Auto Parts, huh? Row 30. Oh, look at these. I know, I'm geeking out on all this stuff. Sorry, guys. Just having too much fun. Too much fun. Oh, we got an airplane coming down, too. Lots of steering wheels too. Told you I'd be back.
What's happening there, Customites?
We're actually filming from Pomona today.
We are out of Pomona, selling all the good car stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aisle 30.
Aisle 30 is toy row. We
Space.
got toys.
Yeah, 68.
Toys.
Yeah, lots and lots of toys.
Yeah. Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheel, baby.
Yeah. These are the good ones over here.
You got the good ones back over there, huh?
Of course. You want to see the good ones. It's I already have the old stuff. Remember this?
Oh, lordy lord, look at that.
That's where they're
Somebody's going to geek out right now.
Yep.
Wow.
That and convention cars are
Look at these.
all kinds of great Hot Wheels.
Yeah. You're hiding all the good stuff, huh? You got all that stuff over there too. So you got to come here and ask for it and look at it and check it all out.
All the good stuff is here at Pomona.
Yep. We appreciate you guys. Pomona wouldn't be nothing without the vendors.
Mike, have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much. All right. That was the end of Toy Row. Well, you know, we're going to end on that Chevy right there. We're down in the corner, and I need something to drink, and my batteries are almost out. And but one last Chevy, right? We're going to have one last Chevy. Hopefully it's a number on that one, too. What do we got in it? Stock 6. So you got the good sound, freaking decent paint, nice interior. 1956, 909-674, 8492. And there's no price, but, well, let's look at the other side. I got another Chevy rolling in right there, too. Excuse me. All right, so thank you guys for hanging with us here at the Pomona Swap Meet. Going for a geek out, so to say. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Chino. I think it said Sinners. Anyway, love you all. Appreciate you guys hanging at Pomona Swap Meet. This is Custommikes signing out. So if I can see the screen. See ya.